They called me their sponsor. I called them my debtors. The message came on a quiet Sunday morning from my mother. 6 words that froze the air in my chest. We no longer trust you, Jordan. No argument, no warning, just that. I typed back 1 word. Understood. 2 days later, their lawyer called me, panicked, stammering, desperate to resolve a misunderstanding. I didn't even let him finish. There was nothing to misunderstand. I had been the financial backbone of that family for 4 years straight, and now they were cutting the branch they'd been standing on. For years, I'd carried them all, paid their $1,800 monthly mortgage, covered the utilities, insurance, maintenance, emergency repairs, every little crisis. All in my name, my credit, my money. My parents didn't have the income, and my sister Marissa, well, Marissa was a walking financial tornado. Maxed out credit cards, I paid them off. Car trouble, I covered it. Daycare, tuition, groceries. I sent cash until she figured it out. 3 years later, she was still figuring it out. I never said no because I thought this was what family did, until I realized it wasn't generosity they saw, it was obligation. The first crack showed up one evening while scrolling Facebook. There they were, my parents, Marissa, and her 2 kids, standing in front of the very house I was paying for, holding a home sweet home sign. The caption read, "So proud of our daughter for building a future we can all share. This home is in the right hands." No mention of me, no tag, not even a thank you. I stared at the photo for a long time. The smiles, the caption, the comments congratulating Marissa on her achievement. I felt something inside me quietly shift. 2 days later, I called the bank. The mortgage was still under my name, but someone had submitted a request to change the primary contact to Miss Marissa Harper. That same week, I noticed $2,400 missing from my account, transferred to a shared emergency card, one that Marissa was still using, even though I'd told her a year ago it was deactivated. When I confronted her, she said, "Don't make this a thing, Jordan. We needed grocery. My mother's reply when I brought it up, "Marissa's going through a lot. Let's not fight over a few dollars. It got worse. In the family group chat, someone posted a meme of a man handing over his wallet. The caption, "Big brother energy, pay now, ask never." My cousin replied, "Tag Jordan." Another added, "Can you cover my student loans too?" My dad chimed in, "Only if you name your kid after him. Gotta keep the donor happy." No one defended me, not one word, but the final blow came while I was mowing their backyard a week later. The kitchen window was open. I wasn't supposed to hear it, but I did. Marissa's voice. "Did you see his face when I told Aunt Karen the house was mine?" He didn't even blink, like a puppy just happy to sniff the plate. My mom laughed. "Once the paperwork goes through, he won't be able to say anything." Then Marissa said it, the words that finally ended it all. "Mom, he's not family anymore. He's just a sponsor." I stood there for a long moment, mower still running, staring at the grass I was trimming on land they said was theirs. 3 weeks later, I got an invitation to my mother's 60th birthday party, a celebration of legacy. The card said, 60 guests, full catering, a slideshow about family unity. I didn't RSVP. I prepared. I printed everything, every transfer, every bill, every mortgage payment, every Venmo, every Zelle. $311,158.84 in total contributions. I had the audio of their conversation from that open window and screenshots of the group chat mockery. The night of the party, I arrived 15 minutes late. They were mid-speech, my mother standing proudly beside Marissa as the projector displayed a slideshow. The house built with love, passed down with purpose. My mother took the mic. "I'm proud of Marissa. She's shown what legacy truly means. This home will stay in the right hands." That's when I stood up, calmly, walked to the microphone. "Since we're talking about legacy," I said, "let's do the math." The projector flickered, and the audio played. Mom's voice. "He's not family anymore. He's just a sponsor." Gasps filled the room. Glasses hit tables. My father's face turned pale. Then came the screenshots, the group chat jokes, the memes, the keep the donor happy comments. Finally, I projected the spreadsheet. $1,800 times 48 months, plus repairs, taxes, insurance, and bailouts. "If this house belongs to Marissa," I said, "then this isn't a gift. It's a debt." I held up the 211-page invoice. Marissa's voice cracked. "Are you serious?" "Dead serious," I replied. "Unless you'd rather call it theft."